That was disgusting. There are some truly unmentionables in here. There's a huge fire nearby and it's been getting progressively worse. I caught another mouse tonight. If you guys have been watching this channel, what am I up to now? Is this like the 17th mouse I've released from my van? My fridge has not been working properly for a month and a half. I found this place in the forest, but unfortunately it's just completely trashed. I feel like every single year I have amnesia of just how hard autumn and winter are in a van. On my way here, I was on a washboard road and my bookshelf started breaking. If you're looking for a van life video that glamorizes and romanticizes it the entire time, this one's probably not for you. That being said, there's always room for a little romance. I'm currently in Bend in Central Oregon. I've been here for about a week and a half, enjoying this very popular area of national forest land called Phil's Trail. Despite the fact that my last week's video was all about errands, it's only been like 3 days and I feel like I have so many more to do. My fridge has not been working properly for a month and a half, and today is finally the day to swap it out for a new one. So excited. Before I head to REI to get the new fridge, I need to go to the dump, and I hope that they take my old one. I know that sometimes you need to take electronics to special places, and I'm hoping that doesn't happen. Plus, I have a little passenger princess today, and I wouldn't mind dropping her off at her next destination, if you know what I mean. I realized that REI is en route to the dump, so I decided to get the new fridge first instead. And I don't know what I was thinking because I know how heavy this fridge is, but I parked so far away, which is why I'm out of breath. I've needed to take a lot of breaks, but we're almost there. Oh, new fridge acquired. Okay, so I'm at the recycling center and I am just taking everything out of my nasty fridge. I honestly feel like I might need to throw away most of this food just because gross. It's been keeping everything like lukewarm, so nothing has been getting like moldy really. I'm just so excited to be done with this, to be honest. Ta-da. Hi.
What you got going on?
I have an old RV fridge that broke on me.
Do.
It's quite heavy. You got it?
Yeah. Okay, you do charge $20.
Yes.
For the fee on it.
I am going to take the new fridge out of the box and see if I can get away with also recycling this, especially since I'm paying $20 to recycle this thing. Please tell me you just watched that happen. Whew. Sorry, Liza. Look at Eliza. She's like, Mom, what the heck? Unfortunately, these handles cannot stay on the fridge if I want to fit it in my fridge drawer. I built that drawer especially to fit this fridge, and so as much as I wish I could have replaced my old fridge with one that has ice, I'm stuck with getting the same exact one. That's one of the things about building a custom van. Everything is built so particularly that it's hard to make big changes once you've already made your decision. All right, it's about time for the moment of truth. I just gotta plug this in first. I have a working fridge! I'm so happy. Now it's time to fill it. A little bit of a change of plans. I did go to the grocery store. All of my groceries are on the ground of my van. I have not put them away, and to be honest, that's because I'm feeling pretty anxious. I woke up today with a really sore throat. The air quality is absolutely horrible in Bend today. There's a huge fire nearby and it's been getting progressively worse. My throat was so bad today that I've decided to drive Eliza and I a couple hours away from Bend, and I'm kind of hoping that in a few days it gets better so that I can come back. Honestly, a change of scenery might be nice anyways. Come get me. Do you want this? Do you want the toy? Do you want the toy? Are you ready? Are you ready? Go get it, baby. Yeah, take a buddy.
puppy.
So it's actually 2 days later. Eliza and I did end up finding a campsite in these woods. It's not the place that we routed to originally. I drove out there and it turns out that iOverlander had not been up to date and the whole place had burnt down a couple years ago. I found this place in the forest, but unfortunately it's just completely trashed. I don't know if any of you guys can relate, but even if I go to a place that is otherwise beautiful, just absolutely gorgeous, as soon as I see that it's covered in trash, it becomes this eerie, creepy place. I think it's because you know that people come here and they don't respect the land, and that speaks volumes about their characters, and I don't really like being in spaces where those kind of people come to hang out. Outside of that, this place is really beautiful. I hope that the mouse that I released this morning enjoys it too. I caught another mouse in my van. I actually caught one yesterday, so this is the second one I'll be releasing in these woods. And I did not get them here, so I hope that they make it okay. I released this one's brethren in these woods yesterday, and so I'm gonna go release this one and hopefully they find each other. This is pretty much exactly where I released the other one. So that's good, I think. Good luck, little mouse friend. Whenever I have to release a new mouse, I can't help but think I'm the magic portal. They go to sleep in a place it's all they've ever known, and then they wake up and they're in this mystical fairyland that they've never seen before, that they never thought existed. I know it's not really like that, and I just hope they survive, but it's a nice romantic thought. Yesterday, I enjoyed my time here off camera, and today I need to get out of here. I really need service. I have so much work I need to do, and I can't set up my Starlink here because there's too much tree coverage. I also really want to get behind the wheel so that I can continue charging my Bluetti power station because my solar is hurting out here and I need to be able to charge my laptop. Before we get out of here, I'm gonna get a big trash bag and do a cleanup here. It looks like it might start raining again. It's been raining ever since I got here, but it needs to be done. The rain is starting to pick up, so you guys need to go inside. I'm gonna finish this up and then we'll head out of here. It's kind of nice being in the rain anyway. That was disgusting. There are some truly unmentionables in here. I ended up using some long sticks for. I'm going to clean up and then I'm gonna eat and then we're gonna get on the road. Very here for this moody weather. I stopped at a campsite on the way to Bend because I really can't stand having this trash bag in my van for any longer. It's so gross to think about what's inside of it. I'm also trying to work with Eliza because she still to this day doesn't really like driving. Oh, good girl, we love driving because we get PB. Yeah! I changed my mind. I drove for 20 minutes back up the road and I found this snow park that allows overnight parking. And it's this big parking lot with so much space that I think I can probably set up my Starlink if I need to. I just have so much work to do that I need internet, but I don't even know if I need to because I even have 2 bars of internet here. So that's pretty cool. And it's also still in the woods and I don't really want to go back to Bend until I need to get my art prints printed. I've been really liking being in the woods here. Plus, maybe I'll even get some solar. So since I just brought up my most beloved power station, I thought I would take a few minutes to talk about Bluetti because they are the sponsor of today's video. Bluetti is a company that specializes in portable power stations, and they have power stations that can charge or power pretty much anything you can imagine. They're capable of charging small things like your phone or your drone while you're out camping. They can power the lights on your back door patio. And they can also power household appliances like blenders or air fryers while you go about your day. Bluetti is a company that is using clean solar-powered energy to reduce our impact on the environment and create a more sustainable future for all 8.1 billion of us and all of the animals and plants that share this planet with us. Today I'm showing off my savior, the AC60 portable power station. It has been so handy, especially this week. It's been raining so much here in Oregon, and my house batteries in my van are almost entirely out of battery. Despite the fact that I've lived in this van for almost 3 years, I never installed an alternator in my van so that I can charge my house batteries while I'm driving. But luckily, the AC60 has a cigarette lighter charging system, so all I have to do is plug it in when I'm ready to drive and I'm good to go. And that is only one of 4 ways you can charge this power station. As you guys know, I am a digital nomad, and so I use my computer and internet all the time, and so the thing I've been using this power station for the most is charging my very energy-intensive computer. In fact, even while drafting this ad, I am using the AC60 to power my computer. I literally do not have enough juice in my van to do it, so this is my ultimate savior. This 600-watt pure sine wave inverter comes with an industry-leading 6-year warranty. It's IP65 dustproof and water resistant, which is convenient because the only way I could get good B-roll shots is out in the rain. As I said before, there are 4 ways you can charge this power station. You can even head over to Bluetti and get yourself some solar panels. This can take a solar input of solar panels rated up to 200 watts. It also has turbocharging up to 100% in an hour, a lithium battery with over 3,000 life cycles to 80%, and it has a 90-day express replacement service if you should need it. I also want to mention that you can charge a bunch of things at once. The AC60 comes with 2 AC outlets and 3 DC outlets, and if you get the expansion, you can get more in addition. In fact, the AC60 is actually the first battery under 1,000 watts to connect to expandable batteries. So you can get something like the B80 here and have a really robust system on the go. The B80 comes with 800 watt hours and has multiple DC outlets as well. For digital nomads like myself, for the outdoor enthusiast, for someone trying to reduce their carbon footprint, power stations like this one can really come in handy. So thank you so much to Bluetti for sponsoring today's video. There are so many different options of power stations that you can find on their website. I'm going to have all of Bluetti's information linked in the description box below. And again, thank you so much, Bluetti. Let's get on with the rest of the video. Good morning! I'm currently heating up some almond milk so that I can make a matcha and we can get on the road, because once again, I've changed my mind and I'll show you why. This is the weather forecast where I am right now, and this is the weather forecast in Bend. That little sunshine, that little teeny sliver of sun peeking out behind the clouds, that's why I'm moving. For 2 main reasons. I need to charge my Bluetti power station because I've already used all the juice, and I also would really like my solar panels to charge too. I feel like every single year I have amnesia of just how hard autumn and winter are in a van and exactly why I go down to Baja for the winter. If you don't have the ability to plug into shore power and you don't have an alternator and you don't have a huge giant 800 watt lithium battery bank, it's a lot harder and you're constantly worried about electricity. And I'm already here. It's only like the 2nd or 3rd day of fall. So as pretty as this place is, I am going to finish making this matcha and we're going to get on the road. Also, you guys know how I just got that brand new fridge? Well, I don't have enough battery in my van and enough voltage in my van to power that fridge, so I still don't have refrigeration in my van. There truly is always something. We arrived at our next campsite. It's actually really nice here, although there's a bunch of people shooting, which is not my favorite. But on my way here, I was on a washboard road and my bookshelf started breaking. It didn't all fall apart, so that's good. But I think I need to like take it entirely apart in order to fix it. There they are. I know that this rain has not been very good for all of my batteries, but it did completely wash away the smoke, and I'm sure it really helped out with the wildfires as well. So for that reason, I'm actually pretty grateful for the rain and for the fact that it's not smoky. The support broke. I wonder if I have any extra spare wood. Well, I could use one of these but I kind of need 2. This is what keeps my mattress from sinking down on this side because my table isn't long enough. But I wonder if I have any more. I have 1, that's good, and I have my handsaw. I really wish I had more than 1 though, because both of the supports are kind of broken. This would be my other option, but all I have is this rusty handsaw. Sometimes I really wish that I had a bigger garage. I just got distracted by a phone call with a friend. I don't even know where I was. I think I'm gonna take the shelf down so that I can measure the bars. Or do I even need to? No, I think I'm going to do that, yeah. Weird to have it off. Whenever I do projects like this, I'm reminded of how hard it is to properly build videos. It's basically like peak multitasking. This is not the right tool to do this job, but I need all my books to be in place, so this is not going to be a great job. Me waving around a handsaw on BLM land. This is not going to be a great job, but it is going to work. Okay, I just made 2 that are definitely exactly the same size. And now I just need to install them. It's definitely a lot less cute than it was before, but it's certainly a lot sturdier. And to be honest, I didn't really want to wait till tomorrow to go to the store because I didn't want to have my books everywhere. I just wanted to get it finished today. And when you're on the road, you kind of just make do with what you have. But if you're thinking about doing a van build by yourself and you don't have experience, as I didn't, just know that even if you build things solid, they very well might break. Again, this shelf has done me so solid. I can only hope that my other cabinets never fall on me, but I'm happy that it's made it as far as it did, and that wasn't so bad of a fix. Anyway, tomorrow I need to get to all those art projects I keep mentioning. I really want to get all of my art printed by next week at the latest, hopefully this week. And so I think after this, I'm going to tuck her out, maybe watch a movie and go to bed pretty early because I am pooped.
I'd say this lifestyle is one of extremes, about as romantic and wonderful as it is chaotic or difficult. You choose to give up groundedness and stability for adventure and unpredictability, and the result is some crazy highs and also a lot of navigating whatever gets thrown your way. And with so much constant change, you'll likely get thrown a lot. That being said, I did finally end up getting to some of those art projects the following days, but that's a story for another time. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Also, you know, his little tail is sticking out. That is so funny. I think I just already went the wrong way. She said go left. That says authorized personnel only. I'm gonna make a U-turn. This might not be allowed. Called feel. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Try to see if I can. Oh, shit. I'm doing it. Yeah. Should I get a thumbnail? It's kind of cute.